Hey everybody, and welcome back. Are you ready to dive into some music?
Always.
All right, let's get into it. Today we're doing a deep dive on I See Lightning, the new single from Oakland's own Barbaydose.
Ooh, I love Barbaydose.
Yeah, they've got that signature boom bap style, but they always put such a unique spin on it.
I know, right?
This song is more than just a song. It's like a whole sonic and visual experience.
It is. It really is. And you know what's crazy? This is actually the third single off of their upcoming album, Alpha and Omega.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, they've already released Roll the Fuel. They released Look Up at the Sky. This feels like the culmination of all of that. Like they've been building up to something really special.
I'm excited to hear it.
I know. And the music video, too.
Oh, don't even get me started on the music video.
It's amazing.
It's so good. It's directed by Noble of MacArthur Mays, and it merges these like gritty urban landscapes with a really powerful story.
Powerful story, powerful visuals.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
But before we get too deep into the visuals, we got to talk about Barbaydose's journey. I was reading that they met back in high school, started freestyling together in the cafeteria, and the rest is history.
How classic is that, though? You know what I mean? Like, that's like the quintessential hip-hop origin story. It just speaks to their dedication and how they honed their craft over the years. Like they started young, they've been doing this. And speaking of their craft, that opening melody sample in I See Lightning, man.
Oh, so good.
Ear candy, you know what I mean? It just pulls you in immediately.
Yeah. And then Hiright's production kicks in, and it's like, everything elevates. It's insane.
Yes.
Like that beat.
So good.
It's not just a simple loop. I was hearing like these intricate drum patterns, layered percussion, synth lines that weave in and out. It's crazy.
It's such a rich texture, right? Like the production is just, oh man. At Hiright, really, like you can tell they put so much thought into every element and how they all interact with each other.
Just so layered, so textured.
Yeah. But for me, the music is all amazing, the production's amazing, but the lyrics are where I See Lightning truly shines. WeInTheCloud and Bsidez, they just have this lyrical chemistry that's undeniable.
It's undeniable. And their back and forth is just so smooth.
So smooth.
I love how they kind of bounce off each other's energy and they build momentum with each verse. They don't shy away from vulnerability either.
Yeah.
That line, Mama praying that I take her advice, that hit me hard.
Me too, man. It's so relatable, Like, I think we've all been there.
Absolutely.
Feeling that weight of expectation, Trying to forge our own path, but also respecting, the people that came before us.
It's real.
It is.
Barbaydose captures that struggle so beautifully in the song.
They do.
And they do it with this like confident yet introspective delivery,
Yes.
Like they're inviting you into their world.
Exactly.
So speaking of inviting us in, should we give our listeners a little taste of that world?
I think we should.
Okay, let's drop in a snippet of I See Light.
Yeah, I was missing it until I had to pay attention. Don't you know? Yeah. We bustin' victory laps in this race while I'm blowing gas, hear me sputtering like I'm speed bugging. Get your snuggie, use these, but don't worry, wake you like a cup of joe. Don't you know I'm abiding by the laws that I bestow? The venue full of fans, call me venue full of fans. Back when Take My Art All the Way was my biggest plan. Not taking rappers' fans seem like a high demand. Being on my art, elevate, fulfill your plans. Yeah, I tell you when the tide gon' change. Subjective, your control is objective in this game. Tap into your frequency like W bands. If you in the place to be, wave your motherfucking hands. Now, give me a yo if you in the yay area. With B-sides and Hiright, we shining in the limelight. Time is infinite, we timeless, so the time's right. It's what they like, give you a dose to get your mind right. Be the light when I read and write, speaking life into existence the way I need the mic. Be the type to never believe the hype, but if the beat is right, I can let you see the light.
Still bobbing my head.
Right. It's so good.
What a track.
Okay. What jumped out to you most in that snippet?
I think for me, it's the way that the vocals and the instrumentation blend together.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so seamless, It's like each element, you've got the driving beat, the catchy melodies, the lyrics that hit you, and the raw, honest reflections. It just creates this really captivating sonic experience.
It does. And there's this one line that stood out to me. It's, with Bsidez and Hiright, we shining in the limelight.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a declaration.
Yes.
It's like they've arrived. You know,
Yeah.
it's a statement of their dedication.
Exactly. It's like they're saying, we're here and we're ready to make our mark. And they're doing it on their own terms, too. They're blending those classic hip-hop elements with a modern experimental sound.
I love that. It's inspiring to see artists who are so confident in their vision, and they're not afraid to push boundaries.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. But let's circle back to the music video for a sec. I know we touched on it briefly earlier,
Yes.
but there's so much to unpack there.
There is.
What are your thoughts on how the visuals enhance the song's message?
Well, I think Noble did a brilliant job of creating a visual language that mirrors the themes of the song. Like, for example, remember those shots with WeInTheCloud walking through the city?
Oh, yeah.
And the camera keeps cutting to these close-ups of his face?
Yes. Those close-ups, like, I felt like they were giving us a glimpse into his internal struggle.
Yes.
You know, like he was wrestling with these big questions about, like, his purpose and direction in life.
Totally. Like, you can see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
And then you have these contrasting shots of Bsides in the studio.
Right.
Surrounded by, like, these vibrant colors, this flowing creativity.
Oh, yeah.
It's like those two settings, they represent the different sides of their journey, like the internal conflict and then the outward expression.
And there was so much symbolism with the light and shadow. Throughout the video, there are these moments where the artists are bathed in, like, this golden light, almost angelic, right?
Beautiful.
And then other moments where they're shrouded in darkness. What do you make of that?
I mean, I think it speaks to the duality of the human experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
we all have our light and our shadow sides, our moments of, like, triumph and our times of doubt.
That's true.
And it's through embracing both that we can truly grow. And I feel like the music video is a visual reminder that the path to self-discovery isn't always, linear. It's full of twists and turns, light and dark.
I love that. And that connects so beautifully back to the lyrics.
Yes.
You know, like I see Lightning, it's not just about the struggle, it's about finding the strength to push through those darker moments.
Exactly.
And coming out, shining even brighter.
Yes. It's about recognizing that those challenges are all part of the process.
Yeah.
They shape us. They make us who we are.
And I was just thinking about, like, how this song might resonate with our listeners.
Oh, absolutely.
We all go through those periods of questioning,
Of course.
of wondering if we're on the right path.
Totally.
And I think I See Lightning just offers this really powerful message of hope.
Yes, of resilience.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reminder that we're not alone, in those struggles.
Absolutely.
And that it's okay to, like, embrace the journey with all the ups and downs.
Embrace the journey. Celebrate those moments of breakthrough.
Yes.
Those flashes of lightning that illuminate our path. And I think Barbaydose really captures that feeling.
They do.
It's like an anthem.
It is.
For anyone who's ever felt lost or confused or unsure of themselves.
Absolutely. And it's an invitation to keep pushing forward, Keep searching for that light.
Yeah. I love how you put that. It's like Barbaydose is holding up a mirror to our own journeys.
Yeah.
Encouraging us to embrace our complexities and find strength in our vulnerabilities.
Yes.
And they're doing it with such a captivating blend of music and imagery.
Powerful. Powerful combination.
It's powerful. And speaking of relatable, did you catch that line about Oakland nights under the Bay Bridge lights?
Oh, yeah.
Man, that took me back.
Oakland nights.
So many memories.
There's just a magic to them.
There is.
And Barbaydose captures that perfectly. You can feel the city's energy pulsing through the music.
Oh, yeah. It makes you want to hop on BART.
Immediately.
Experience it firsthand.
Yeah.
I know. I'm already planning my next trip. But seriously, folks, if you haven't checked out I See Lightning yet, you are missing out.
You are.
Go give it a listen. You can find the link in the episode description. Just let the music wash over you.
I'd even encourage you, like, while you're listening, watch the music video too.
Yes.
Pay attention to how those visuals enhance your understanding of the lyrics. It adds a whole other dimension.
A whole other layer. It's amazing. And while you're at it, go ahead and dive deeper into Barbaydose's world. Check out their Instagram for updates on the upcoming album, Alpha and Omega.
Yes.
I have a feeling it's going to be epic.
I know. I'm so excited.
And don't forget to check out their earlier releases, Roll the Fuel and look up at the sky.
Those are great.
You can really trace their growth.
Their evolution. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing to witness their evolution as artists. And who knows, maybe I See Lightning will spark your own creative fire. What resonated with you the most? Was it the lyrics, the music, the visuals?
I think that's the beauty of music, right? Like, it speaks to each of us in different ways. And maybe this deep dive has inspired you to explore new genres, to revisit some old favorites, or even to create something of your own.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We just want you to leave this deep dive feeling energized, inspired, and ready to engage with music on a deeper level.
Absolutely. So keep those ears open and those minds curious.
Yeah, and you know what? The next time you're feeling a little lost or uncertain, just remember to look for those flashes of lightning in your own life.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah.
They might just guide you to exactly where you need to be.
Yeah. Those little breakthroughs, those aha moments.
Exactly. Well, that about wraps up our electrifying journey into the world of Barbaydose and I See Lightning.
Such a great track.
I know. I'm so glad we got to dive into this one.
Hey, too. It's so inspiring, right?
Yeah. Until next time, keep exploring those soundscapes that really move you.
And let the music guide you.
Absolutely.